Welcome to your reading. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest, even if it is only one card. If you have found yourself here, they were just a little too late. Even if it is one card. If you have found yourself here today, there is a message for you. I will be pulling on the energy that you are currently experiencing. Whatever comes through, comes through. And I will do my best to be brutally honest. You want to see? Okay. You may have gone through a loss. This is a energy of possibly losing a mother figure in your life. The reason why I say this is because the star comes after the tower. And the tower is like sudden change and sudden disruption, and it breaks down everything that you've ever thought was solid. And the star arrives when it's time to bring the faith back into your life. So maybe you are rebuilding a relationship with a mother figure, or there was a loss. It doesn't have to be, but this is I'm going to start over with this relationship, or I'm letting this relationship go, or I'm moving on from this relationship that I had with a parent or a mother or a mother figure. And it hasn't been easy. The energy is not an easy energy to sit in. This is somebody who is in a mental maze, a mental prison. This is somebody who chooses to be there. At the same time, though, you are experiencing the repeat of circumstances because you choose to go there, which can be healthy. Looking at the mind is a healthy way to set it free. But looking at the mind and ruminating or feeling guilty or not being able to get out of or heal from or push away, like every time the thought comes up, I push this away or I push this down, is not healing. That's not the healing vibes we're going for. Tell us more about this, please. Tell us more about this, please. They see you as a star. I'm drawn to the star here on the card. Sorry. I'm drawn to the star here on the card. But then also, if you look here, it's like this. You are the star. This person sees you as the star. They're giving you the light. They're giving you the power. Tell us more about this. Ooh. This could have been something that, or you could have created something with this person. You had some kind of shared success. I'll come back to this one. And that one as well. There is a energy of we did this together, we made this together, or we accomplished something together. This is an energy of we were both very glad when this happened and how it happened, and you've created something together. You created a garden together, you created a business together, you used to do something together with this person, and it used to be victorious. You used to acquire a large harvest from this person, this relationship that you had with somebody that was altered in some way. And there could be a burden for you with the upkeep of this. It's like, since this person is not around or has chosen to do something else, there's like a burden for you to uphold something or keep going in a certain direction. And you are unaware of where this path is going to take you, where this path is going to lead. You can only see so far. Okay. What is this? Tell us more, please. This was definitely a severed connection. This was a connection that cut deep within your heart. This was a loss of one reality and stepping into another reality, and not necessarily wanting that change, or you didn't want the change. You didn't want the metamorphosis. You didn't want this person to turn into a butterfly. It was heart-wrenching, heart-breaking, mourning and grieving, and it broke your heart when this person left. Sorry. It was a nightmare for you when this person left. And then there was probably somebody in your energy. This could have been a family member, somebody else that you were really close to with this person. Maybe they knew this person as much as you did. I'm getting the vibe that this person was older than you and you were younger. And this is an energy of like going through all of the emotions in regards to death and rebirth, and somebody coming in and disregarding your feelings, putting you down for not being smart, or not so much not being smart, but being too emotional. You're being too emotional about this. I'm not responsible for how you feel. You need to be more, you need to be less in the emotions. And they were very stern about it, and they were very direct, and this almost was pretty triggering for you in a way where that relationship may have been cut or severed at the same time. It changed as well. Oh. This is like you trying to mourn a loss, or trying to grieve, or trying to not be in the mind so much, in a maze of, but this other person may not have helped. This person may have made you feel worse. Like, I'm righteous and you're just a kid, kind of a vibe. But I mean, always remember that. Well, I'm going to wait to say that. How about wait to say that? Tell us more. This person was love. They were the giver of love. They encompassed all things that were love. This person loved you. This person loved the family. This person loved and loved. This person was so in love with you. Like, they really saw you as a star. They saw you as a star. They saw you and felt all of the deep emotions for you. Even as the child that you were. The fiery, courageous, will stop at nothing to make things happen kind of a vibe. You were their spark. You were their drive. You were their energy. You were their, let's go get it. This person saw you as the courageous leader, is what I just heard. There was so much love here. And that could be why you're so heartbroken. Wow. Look at this spread. Wow, wow, wow. That's how they see you. That's how they see you. They see you as pure love. They see you as a diamond that, like seeing a diamond for the very first time, like at the bottom of the ocean or something, is what I saw. It's because I saw this card. It's like they went and they were diving for you in the middle of the ocean. And they found you. Or they were given, like it was a box, and the divine brought them you. And you were like just a baby to this person. You were like their golden child. You were their golden child. You were their golden child. The queen. You are now a queen. Wow. Okay. What else? What else do you want to say to the viewer? This one. Okay. Tell us more. Tell us about. Let's go into these. Tell us about this. Six of Fire and Seven of Earth. This thing that you guys created together. Your investment. Your success story. What was this thing that you created together, please? I'll move that over there. Tell me about this, please. Tell me about this Six of Fire and Seven of Earth. What is this thing that you created? I'm just going to put these here. What is this, please? I'm just on the roses. Seeing the roses. So much pretty together. Okay. What else, please? For some reason, I just keep hearing family. Creating a family. And this is like a family that didn't have much. It was like a family where all you really had was love. Like there was always love in the family. Like it was a very fruitful, loving family. And there was a lot of pain and suffering that came from generations. There was like generational pain and trauma and suffering, and they decided to change that. It's like a changing energy of trauma. Okay, we'll go back to that. I feel like we've got Five of Cups came through. This is grieving. Somebody grieving a loss, a sadness. Loss and sadness. It wasn't always easy. The finances were not always easy within this dynamic, but there was love, and there was marriage, and there was commitment, and there was enough. There was enough, and you made it. You made it what it was. You made the childhood what it was together. You made it a success together. It wasn't necessarily a specific thing other than family. It was a removal of the trauma, a removal of the outdated beliefs. This is like somebody, more than likely you, had come in and brought your light to the table, brought your light to the family, and cured all these people. You cured them. You were the stability behind this family. It was always you. You were always the one to pull everybody out of the darkness. Well, okay. Well, tell me about. Wow. Tell me about Mr. Oh, oh my goodness! I didn't even realize. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, this person is. So I was asking about the what you built with this person, right? And the family came through over here, but the family came through over here, and I was wondering like what is this over here? Like what? I couldn't figure it out. They it was quiet. They weren't saying anything. They weren't telling me or pointing me or showing me where this needed to go, right? But this is the same as this guy. These two are the same. And when I went back to ask about this guy, this came through. Sometimes they do that in my readings. They'll give me like a foreshadow of like things to come, kind of a vibe. Anyways, whatever. This person that you had a hard time with after this happened, emotionally hard time with this person, a drag. Like, it was not easy. You wanted to be full of emotions and you wanted to connect with this person, and this person was probably married to this person, to your mother, or to a motherly type energy around you. They were probably married. Two of Cups. Okay, this person, this was probably your dad or a stepdad or somebody who came in who they were together. They were a couple. These two were a couple, and you just wanted to get support from this person, and they denied you. They rejected you. They could not. They probably told you to stop crying, or they probably told you things that they shouldn't have. They're not going to change. They are not going to change. This person is not going to change. No matter what you do, no matter how or what you say to this person, they are who they are supposed to be to you for a reason. They are stuck in their ways for a reason. They are not fluid at all. They are anti-dissolution. They are frozen. This is a frozen Neptunian energy. Not budging, not moving. They're not going to be fluid in emotions at all. Stubborn, hard-headed, stuck in their ways. But what else? What else about this person? Tell me, please. Ooh. Okay, so they're done fighting with you. They're done fighting with you. They are done arguing. They are done mental games. They want to make things better. They want to make things right. They want to fix this. Look at her. She's like in the hospital. She's like, I'm going to fix you. Come over here. I know you got stabbed in the back. Let's just make this right. Let's make this better. I'm not going to cut you. My swords are up on the wall. My shears are up on the wall. You are not going to get cut again. Okay? Let's make this right. Let's make this better. Okay? Expect change from that person. From somebody who doesn't change. Okay? Or they're going to go back to being who they were before all of the grieving came in. They were probably grieving when they acted the way that they did. You both were grieving. Okay. Let's, aha. So, what else do you want to know? Anything more, please? Anything more, please? Anything more, please? Card me falling on the ground. So bad. This is a get your passport kind of an energy. Get your passport. Get your passport. Where are we going? Getting out on the motorcycle, Two of Wands, and the Chariot. This is a be ready kind of energy. Be ready for what's going to come in. Be ready for life to keep moving. Be ready to not dwell on the things that you're unable to change. And being around friends, being around people who love and enjoy you and want to be around you, and getting into your community, and don't fall into the victim abandonment type of energy. Keep yourself around people that you love. Keep yourself around good vibes and people who know your story, people who will comfort you and give you love and appreciate you, but just stay out of the negativity, the negative emotions of abandonment and being an orphan, or being without. Stay out the without. Go within. Be around people will serve you well. Okay, I believe those were the messages. Take care.